Hi, Cancers. This is Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to my channel. Let's see what we have for love for you today. Let's call in our spirit guides and our angels. What's next in love? What's coming towards you? This is for my sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Cross watchers, you're welcome in any of our readings. So if you see a reading that you are attracted to, jump in, listen to it. Spirit, please share with me. What is it that you have for us? What is it that you want us to know? I'm listening for you now. I have drama. Ooh, okay. The person who says, I don't want high maintenance. I don't want drama. I don't want crazy. The person who knows what they want, or you don't want drama. Everybody brings with them, their life. So take a good life at how their life is going. Is there a bunch of stuff going on around them? Is there, a crazy ex? Are there crazy stories going on? They're going to be part of your life. I love this. I have a love offer. Love wins. Okay. Next level love. I felt like I just pushed through some drama. Maybe we have to overcome an obstacle. Maybe we have to get through something together. But I would say that we can do it. But I do feel like we have a little bit of a high drama situation. I'm going to guess that it's an ex on either side that's jealous or doesn't want somebody to move on or is causing trouble, something like that. So beware of just somebody that neither one of you want their energy around you. A love triangle. Yeah. There's this third party kind of action around this connection for some reason. Not that you were in a third party, but they could still have feelings for this person. They never got over them. It's the bitter ex-wife who plays games with the kids and money issues and things like that, just out of spite. So I would be careful. I would look at how much drama is around this connection. Even if we're really in love with them, it could still be really hard. I have a sucker, gullible, lose. You're not a sucker. You're not going to put yourself in a situation where somebody's taking advantage of you. You're going to see through this very clearly. That's how I feel. I do feel like you are going to ask a lot of questions. It's almost like, what am I getting into? Okay. I have pacifying, appeasing. This person's going to tell you everything's going to be okay. And possibly it is. Possibly they have it under control. But I also feel like there's it's almost like bubbling under the surface, like when that tension builds and it's just kind of bubbling until all of a sudden it blows. So I would be careful with something going on around them. They might not be finished out a divorce. They could be in the middle of a divorce. They could be fighting over kids. So we could be struggling with that. But somewhere along the lines, I've fallen in love with you and you've fallen in love with me. And I can't deny that. So I do want to be with you, but we've got to get through this, this kind of phase. Like I'm going to say the beginning is harder than we want. But maybe from that point on, the beginning is a hurdle for some reason. Okay. We've got to get through some kind of, challenge would be a nicer way to say it. We can do it, but people are people, and sometimes people get really, really upset about the person that they thought they were supposed to be with, even moving on with somebody else. I have a 5 of Wands. I have look at this beautiful gate with this Judgment card. Judgment Gate. I love it. I have a 2 of Wands. And I have a 7 of Wands. This person doesn't want to give up. It's a little bit of I know what I'm asking you to get into. they could be very much aware of the situation, obviously. And the 501s is coming into me like, I don't even know like how bad it can be, but it could be bad. It could be fine, but I just want you to know what you're getting into. And you could say, I know what I'm getting into. I can handle it. You know, I'm fine. We'll deal with them, you know, whatever it is. You know, people just don't play nice. Is how I feel like someone's not playing nice. And that's hard because it's not allowing you to live your life. It's not allowing you to just move on with your life because they're not happy, something like that. But this person's not going to give up on this connection. And this person is trying to think ahead. They're realizing that you are the person that they want. So I do choose you. You know, there's a sense of I choose you over all others. There's a sense of I would never go back. I would definitely say that. So I don't think you have to worry about that. I want to start something new with you and just know what you're getting into. And I think that you're going to say, in a very short period of time, we'll be fine. You're probably feeling the soul connection, the pull to each other. You know, in this lifetime, we have a challenge. It's some kind of lesson that we both have to learn. So I do feel like we are just kind of getting through it. I have a queen. I can handle it. A queen of wands and a page swords and a justice. I'm going to say it's around a divorce. I'm going to say somebody's in the middle of a divorce. They are not happy that, you know, you have come into the picture. They're just trying to come up with kind of things that interrupt this connection somehow, or doesn't even mean that they want the necessary back. It could be just spite, things like that. So unfortunately, somebody's not playing nice is how I feel. Spirit, can you tell me more about this person? Why are we going to be together? What makes it a soul connection, or some clues? What is it about this person? Wears glasses, but that came into me also as I see it clearly. I do know what I'm getting into. So if you feel like you know what you're getting into and you're fine with that, then you have no surprises. Okay, so that feels good. Has a personal pride for their collectibles. So they could have some kind of special collection that they have been working on over the years, or they have invested in something that's, you know, kind of their thing. You know, somebody who has like a comic book collection, or they collect old record albums. I mean, you know, stamps. I mean, playing cards. There's coins. I mean, there's trains are a big people collect trains with like the boxes. Enjoys science and math. Okay, so that they lean more towards that. Wears red frequently. Okay, the color red. Your paths will cross during the next air sign season. So the next air sign season, now you're making me think, aren't you? Okay, so next air sign season. Well, we're kind of in an air sign season. We're in Gemini, so May 21st through June 20th. So your paths will cross. Your paths are crossing. Okay. Strawberry hair. Okay, that's a good clue. You will see them in person this month. We'll talk. We'll spend time together. Is an earth sun sign. So we've got a Taurus. We could have a Virgo. We could have a Capricorn energy here. Is known to be sarcastic. You could like their sense of humor. Maybe you're the only one who gets their sense of humor half the time, but you think it's funny. You think they're funny. Vegetarian. I don't know if I'm a vegetarian as much as maybe I limit certain types of meats. Like I might limit beef or pork, or I never eat pork. I never eat ham, something like that. But I don't know if I'm a full-blown vegetarian, but I could limit a type of meat that I just don't eat, something like that. Is an only child, or even has an only child. Like I feel has an only child, has, one child. So that could be on either side. Spirit, where is this connection headed? I mean, right now I feel that we've got, I think you're both available. I'm not going to put you in a situationship. I mean, I'm not feeling that. I just feel like you've got somebody who doesn't play nice from their past. I have the moon. I have a 2 of Pentacles. You have to decide what it is that you want. You really like this person. They really want to, see where it goes. I feel like you have to make a decision, like it's going to be hard work to get through something with them, but they're worth it energy, like, because then we'll be together, like something like that. Oh, I don't want to give up on this connection. I don't. I think you've got a soulmate connection that's coming in, and you've fallen in love with them and they've fallen in love with you. And I don't want to let go of this connection, Spirit saying, or I won't let go of this connection. I just want you to know what you're getting into, because I've got to raise a child with this person. My child's still young. I have to get through a divorce, and this person's causing all kinds of trouble around money. So it's just something that they are very upfront with. But I do feel like you're very aware of it, and it's more of a we'll do it together energy, and we'll figure it out, because then we'll be together. So, life on life's terms right now. Spirit, please share with me a soulmate recognition. I recognize you. You will recognize your soulmate through a deep sense of familiarity and unconditional love. This connection feels like coming home and bringing peace and joy. I'm not going to give up on this connection. I don't want to give up on it. Took me a long time to find you, and I'm not going to let you go. Okay. Or no one is going to come between us ever again. So something like that. But let's put this out to the universe and ask Spirit to help you get through whatever we have to do together. We'll get through. I want to thank Spirit for these messages today. If you are new to my channel, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you for your kind words, your comments. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, please visit my website, KathyMamolen, psychicmedium.com.